your favorite niche internet micro celebrity, Silent Green, aka Ziggy Stardust, and today I'm here, bathed by the sunlight, to make a video that no one asked for. If you can tell by the way I'm dressed, today we're going to be doing a tier list of every The Smiths song ever, so that's why I'm dressed as Morrissey. And you guys may be wondering, who are you to talk about The Smiths, honestly? Well, so yeah, this is not in any of you guys' video requests, but I think I am allowed to do that. This is only my second video on this channel, and I don't owe you anything. And those who know will know that that is a The Smiths reference. Anyways, I think we can get started, so let me change this setup because I need to understand how to do a recording of my laptop. So let's get started. Okay, so my computer threatened me to explode for a second, but here we are. We can start making the ultimate The Smiths song playlist. I didn't make this tier list maker. I found it searching for The Smiths in tier maker. So maybe some songs that I like that maybe aren't official aren't here, but we can live with it. I did change one category. Instead of D tier, I put Hang the DJ. I was going to make a bunch of puns with the names of the songs, but then I was like, I didn't really want to. Also because I'm recording this while my parents are out, and I'm scared that they're going to come back when I'm still making this video. So anyways, let's get started. The first song is Half a Person. It's nice, it's very lovely. However, it doesn't hit very close to home because I started listening to The Smiths a bit after I was 16. So 16, clumsy and shy, I went to London and it's cute, it doesn't hit much, so I think I'll put it in B tier. Now, everyone knows this song, and I think there's a good reason why. It's amazing, it is great, there's nothing wrong about it. I think there's the demo as well is incredible. It has an extra line, and it's insanely good. So, I mean, what do I have to say? It's one of their best songs, I think, and I think it's famous for a good reason. Some Girls Are Bigger Than Others is a controversial song in the sense that every time I'm on the internet, I always get the comment I always see memes like Johnny Marr making the most beautiful guitar riff ever and Morrissey putting the dumbest lyrics on it. If you don't get it, then shut up. I think the lyrics are fun, I think the lyrics are great, and the guitar riff is absolutely dreamy. I think I spend a lot of my time, unfortunately, with the "Send me the pillow, the one that you dream on," and then there's a guitar riff in the background, in my mind. So this is I don't know if it says, it's probably high A, so I'll keep it here for now. Back to the Old House. Back to the Old House is Great, another very famous one, I think. Yes, it's their top 2. It's the number 2 in their Spotify songs. And again, I think their famous songs are very famous, like are famous for a reason. They're all well constructed. Back to the Old House also, I mean, it plays again with your emotions, like There Is a Light That Never Goes Out. And it does so very well because it's very relatable. So this is going in S tier as well. Death at One's Elbow. This is, I think, yes, from Strange Ways, Here We Come. And I think it's trying very hard to copy the Nowhere Fast vibe with the kind of rockabilly guitar and stuff. And it's not that good. It doesn't... it's kind of annoying. So put it higher than whatever this is. We're not going to talk about this. Money Changes Everything. I just listened to this, as well as The Drace Train and What's the World, because I had never heard of them. I mean, I knew that they existed because they talk about them in Songs That Saved Your Life. However, I hadn't listened to them, and well, Money Changes Everything, it just feels like, I mean, I don't know why this even is here. It just sounds like a demo for a song that they needed to, like, it needs someone singing over it. I don't think it's it feels unfinished. It doesn't make sense. What I Wonder, however, is a song that I know very well. It's again one of their best songs. Again, I think one of their most famous songs. Let me check. Yeah, top 10. Okay. The Smiths are better when they're trying to play with your feelings, and this hits very close home. I think everyone wants to be remembered in some way or another, and this talks about it very well. Is it better than Back to the Old House? Yes, it is, because Morrissey sounds like he's pleading through the whole song, and I think that's very touching. The Drace Train, again, I just listened to this one. It makes sense as an instrumental song. I get it more than Money Changes Everything, so I think it could get into the C category. What's the World? Again, I had on Spotify you can only find Alive in Glasgow from 1985, and it's nice. It's nice, it's not bad, so I'll put it here. However, again, there's only a live recording that I could find. Okay, I Want the One I Can't Have. Incredible song, so catchy, so funny at the end. If you know, you know. Amazing. I find myself singing it every time, all the time. And I want the one I can't have, and it's driving me mad. Never Had No One Ever is boring. Puts it in C. I Started Something I Couldn't Finish is one of their best ones in Strange Ways, Here We Come, which is, I think, my least favorite album by them. Typical me, typical me, typical me, I started something. It's a B, for sure, at least. That Joke Isn't Funny Anymore, I think to me gets a high B or a low A. I'd say a high B. I think the title for the next one says everything you need to know. The intro is very, like, mysterious and nice, and you're like, what is this piano that comes from the distance? And then there's like, last night I dreamt that somebody loved me. Morrissey, we've all been there. Us. We're doing banger after banger after banger. Please, please, please let me get what I want. mandolin representation, first of all. Second of all, it's I think very close in vibe to Well I Wonder, which I love. Again, it's a pleading lament, and I love when Morrissey is like pleading because he deserves it. So, however, it's much simpler than the others, and I think it could be better, but I think I'll put it, before Back to the Old House. Ask is so good. Again, incredibly catchy. I love it. So, you just haven't turned it yet, baby. It's definitely a song. I don't know about a good song. Let's see. Death of a Disco Dancer. This song is 5 minutes and a half long for no reason at all. It's so boring. It's so boring, and by the end, is it the end? No, well, kind of towards the end, it has this kind of piano solo that reminds me of... I never remember if it's Time or if it's Aladdin Sane by David Bowie, but it's this song that has a piano solo that is just like the piano being played absolutely horrendously, and it makes me want to jump off of a bridge. This has the same thing. I do not like the song at all. Hand in Glove, their first single, is really good. Catchy. It's original in the sense that the harmonica is not something that I think we get to listen in any of their songs, or at least it's not common. Would I? Definitely. Yes, here. Real Around the Fountain is very nice. I like it a lot. It is a bit too long for my liking. This doesn't really have a lot of changes in it, and it's just kind of repetitive. Is it better than... No, I think like this. Yeah. Stilil is absolutely peak. It's a misunderstood banger. It's not, I think, in their top songs for some reason. I do not understand why. I think Stilil is so good. Like, it has the most like Morrissey lyrics ever. Like the beginning. I decree today that life is simply taking and not giving. England is mine. It owes me a living. Yes it does. Yes it does. The whole theme behind Stilil is great. It's iconic. This song is absolutely iconic. I think it should be more known. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. At the end there's going to be like a bunch of songs here. Let's not rank them. I cannot rank their top songs because to me they're all great, and yeah. I don't want to make it a competition, also because I think There Is a Light That Never Goes Out and Stilil are competing in different leagues because they're completely different songs. So I will not be doing that. Stop me if you think you heard this one before. My parents listen to this one a lot. It's good, but it doesn't really... I don't know. It's not something I go like, oh my god, I have to listen to this song now. Big Man Strikes Again. This, I think, is the song that I think almost everyone could like. It's incredibly catchy. I love it so much, and everyone loves it. I've gone to the goth club with my friend Pinna a couple of times, and they've played this, and we went insane. I have sang this live with a friend like at least 3 times. And again, there's a good reason for it. It's not only great to listen to, it's not only great to dance to, it's also incredibly fun to perform. So this is absolutely going into the S tier. Probably here, yeah. Now I know how Joan of Arc felt. Yes, I do. William, it was really nothing. I mean... I'm thinking of maybe changing... Yeah. Okay. I think this is better. Yeah. Cemetery Gates. Cemetery Gates is lovely. It reminds me of my friend Alex. He loves this song. Nice, and it's a very fun song. So probably here. Girlfriend in a Coma. Okay, when people talk about the Smiths, they're always like, oh, they're so depressing, whatever. Well, if you're only listening to those songs, yeah, sure. Girlfriend in a Coma, I think it's one of their funniest songs. Is it A tier? I don't think so. I think I will put it in a high B. Sheila Take a Bow. Irrelevant in my books. I'd say like here. Frankly, Mr. Shankly is again one of their most like silly, funnish songs. And a lot of people hate it. It is good. Although it's less good than Girlfriend in a Coma. What She Said is another underrated banger. You guys don't understand how good this is. What She Said, I smoke because I'm hoping for an early death. And I need to cling on something. This diva here. Is it so strange? It's again those more like jumpy songs. I think I will put it like here because it sounds great, but it's not like wow, mind-blowing. Handsome Devil is a song that for some reason I had forgotten it existed until my friend Luca pointed out that it existed, and I was like, oh damn, I need to go listen to it. I crack the whip and you skip, but you deserve it, deserve it, deserve it. Absolute cinema. Is it better than Girlfriend in a Coma? Because lyrically wise, I don't think so. I think it's so danceable. No, okay, I'll put it in A. I don't care. Unlovable. I hate Unlovable. Unlovable is so bad, and no one wants to believe me. I mean, it is one of their more like irrelevant songs, but sometimes people are like, no, one of my favorite songs by the Smiths is Unlovable, and it's. Are you sure about that? It's like out of everything, you're going to choose Unlovable. Black is the color I wear on the outside because black is the color I feel on the inside. And like sometimes Morrissey does that, but it's like it feels like he's doing it because like, oh, I'm purposefully being so edgy because this is kind of like, oh yeah, I'm so dramatic, whatever. But this one feels like he's not taking the joke to the fullest. And it sounds like he's being kind of serious, which I hate. Morrissey, do not do that again. Yeah, we should thank the DJ for this. The Boy with the Thorn is in His Side is iconic. I love it. It reminds me of my friend Kevin, who loves this song so much, who again I kind of introduced more to the Smiths. It's so good. Morrissey sings so well in this. Yeah. You've Got Everything Now, again, is from The Smiths. Like the album, obviously. A vibe. So relatable. So nice. This goes in A. Yeah. Here. Shakespeare's Sister is, again, irrelevant in my books. Sure, this is definitely a song. Like, if you're going to put a The Smiths song, why would it be Shakespeare's Sister? Really, why? What difference does it make? It has a very, very similar vibe to You've Got Everything Now, and they're in the same album. I think it is great as well, so I think I will put it in A. It's less good than You've Got Everything Now. Okay, yeah. Shoplifters of the World Unite. Love the message. Musically wise, I think the best part is the chorus. The rest is kind of boring, so probably it gets a high B. Yeah. Nowhere Fast is great, and no one talks about this song. But it's very nice. I'd like to drop my trousers to the world. I am a man of means, of slender means. Probably here. Yeah. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle is in their first album, and it's kind of one of those, again, in that first album that are more like chill, kind of longish. Doesn't hit that much, but it does sound very nice. I think like as a song to put in the background is great. So wait, why is this? No, this one. I don't know why I put this here. I think this one goes in here. Yeah, now it makes sense. These Things Take Time is a song where I can only remember the chorus, but I do not remember any of the other lines. Not that good. That makes me want to listen to it a lot of times. Rubber Ring. Again. Why does no one listen to Rubber Ring? There's this live version where they make the beginning of Rubber Ring, What She Said, and then the ending to Rubber Ring. It's so good. It's so good, and no one talks about it. Rubber Ring, I love the message behind it. A song that talks about you not forgetting the songs that once saved your life. Very self-aware, and I like it a lot. So this goes in A. Again, Morrissey delivers a great vocal performance in here. So, and I want to make. I'll put it near to What She Said because they go together. Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now. It's good. I think it's the second song. No, yeah, I think it's the second song that I like heard from them. I think the first one was Discharge Me Man. It's good. However, I think it's overrated. Like out of everything, I think it falls in the background. But the lines are iconic, honestly. The Headmaster Ritual, this song is the song that made me want to start listening to the Smiths more. The lyrics are so good. This, it gets, I think, a S tier. Oscillate Wildly, another instrumental song, kind of boring, it feels incomplete, it just feels like, oh yeah, this is nice, what are you going to do with it now? And they're like, oh no, this is the finished song, and you're like, why though? So it gets a low, let's see, Girl Afraid. Girl afraid, where do his intentions lay? Yes, here. Jean, again, it's in one of those, like, it's not even on an album, I think it's on, like, Louder Than Bombs, the compilation of songs. I do not listen to it. I've listened to it in the past, but nothing special about it. I think it goes with Sheila Take About because I cannot recall it.
Sing me to sleep, sing me to sleep. I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
If you listen to the song and you don't feel anything listening to it, you do not have a heart. So, yeah. Wonderful Woman is nice, but again, I cannot recall it. I can just remember that it's nice. Here. Suffer Little Children, a controversial song because it talks about a serial killer, I think. About the Moore murders, something like that. Again, it's in their first album, it's one of those slow songs that that are cool, but they take too long. So this goes in B with, yeah, with the other ones in the Smiths album. That I Won't Share You. Great message. Those who know what this is about. Yeah, I think it goes there. It's nice. But it lacks a bit of something. I think in the instrumental there's something that like needs a kick to it. Miserable Lie again. We're with the kind of like nice, but you could have just like done like maybe 2 songs that sound like this. Like these 4 to me are, I always get them confused. They're nice, but they're what? Sure, I'll listen to it, but I don't think I will go purposefully to listen to it. Russian Ruffians, a song about getting stabbed at the fair. Very English song. The last night at the fair, bettering late. I think it goes here. The Queen is Dead is a song that I've hated for a long time. I do not hate it anymore. The thing is that the intro is great. I love the drums and the recording at the beginning, but then the lyrics are kind of dumb. It feels like they're trying to like how do I say this? They're trying to make a song with very The Smiths lyrics, but they are The Smiths, so it's kind of redundant. So I think it gets a low B because I've revalued it and it's more iconic than these ones. But it's also, again, it runs on for too long for some reason. So This Night Has Opened My Eyes has made me read A Taste of Honey by Sheila Delaney. Okay. And it's great. I think it's a very thoughtful song. And it writes from a female's perspective. And even though it was written by a man, I think it really gets the women's point of view in the song. And This Night Has Opened My Eyes and I Will Never Sleep Again line, I think it's really haunting and beautiful. I Don't Owe You Anything, again, for some reason I get all of these confused, but it is more iconic. I do remember the beginning. You know very well what was coming next. Yeah, I think it goes here. Vicar in a Tutu. A lot of people hate this song. I do not hate it, but I do not love it. It's, again, a silly song done for the sake of being silly, but it works much less than Girlfriend in a Coma or, frankly, Mr. Shankly. Yeah. No, wait, I have Dominance here. Okay, I think this is better. Vicar in a Tutu, yeah, I think so. Like, if it comes up, I will listen to it, but... London... Irrelevant. They're trying to make that kind of, like, punkish sound, but it's not their sound and it shows here. Pretty Girls Make Grace has, I think, the best line in all of the Smiths songs. She says, give in to lust, give up to lust, heaven knows we'll soon be dust. Lives in my mind rent-free. It's incredibly underrated, and it is relatable. And also, for some reason, at the end of this song, there's a long guitar riff that just sounds like they're playing like a jam for a new song. But it isn't. It's just part of the song, and it just kind of feels like the song that plays when the girl has left. And it's such a beautiful guitar riff. It's so simple, but it's gorgeous. So I think that this one goes in S tier. I think here, yeah. And Happy Birthday! A lot of people don't like this song. I love it. It's very funny. Again, don't you have someone that you wish an unhappy birthday to? I do. I hate a lot of people, so it goes here, I think, because it's less funny than Girlfriend in a Coma. No, California come and putting it in A. I don't care. Let's do it like this. Okay. Russian Push, again, one of the strongest songs, like vibe-wise, in Strange Ways Here We Come. But yeah, I think I'll put it here. It's not an A tier. Barbarism Begins at Home, one of the songs that is most famous for the bass line, done by Andy Raurk. I do not know how to say R's in English. I'm sorry. What do you want from me? Honestly. It is very good, but I think it's overrated. I think it still should go in A tier. But I think that the fact that the bassline is so good takes over the fact that like some other like choices for this song aren't as good. Paint a Vulgar Picture goes together with Wonderful Woman. I cannot recall it, I just recall that it's boring. Mrs. Martin, I do not care for it. I think the message is good, but it's delivered in a very lame way. A high-ish, see? Panic. I have some very strong opinions about Panic. I wish I could, I do not know how this thing works, but I wish I could divide it in like the first part of Panic and the second. For ages, I have hated the beginning of Panic. I think it's very bad. I do not like it. I think it's obnoxious. The part of Panic on the streets of London, panic on the streets of Birmingham. I wondered to myself, could life ever be sane again? Shh. You need to shut up, Morrissey. But the ending part is very funny. I love the Hang the DJ part. That is great. I love it. And I love the fact that it got on the charts. So it was played in the radio. And so you got the DJs in the radio playing a song that said, hang the DJ, hang the DJ, hang the DJ. So yeah, with the ending, I've begun to reconsider it, so I think it gets a middle B, because half is great and another half I hate it. Work is a 4-letter word, whatever. I've listened to this one, I think, but I do not remember it. Goes with the other ones that I cannot recall. I Keep Mine Hidden. I kind of remember it, but it's not great. I think here. How Soon Is Now? I did not like it for a long time. I think because it's very different from the usual The Smiths sound, and when I go listen to The Smiths, I go listen to their sound. So it was like kind of like a break from that, and I did not particularly enjoy it. But I have revalued it. The instrumental is great. And I think it's very like forward for its time. So it does get an A tier, and I think I can push it like, yeah, I think here. I think it deserves this spot at least. This Charming Man, what can I say? It's the song that got me into The Smiths. The riff is great. The song is amazing. Wait, I do not know how to put this. This goes in S tier automatically, but how high do I put it? I think this again should go near Big Man Strikes Again, because it's one of the songs that I think if they played at clubs, it would be amazing. Those who know me will know the deep relationship I have with I Know It's Over. Boston Live from 1986 is one of the best things that has ever graced this earth. Yeah, I think I'll put it here. Yeah, this is, I cannot rank them here. I cannot do that. I think the vibe is kinda this one, but I cannot put an order to the songs. But yeah, I Know It's Over is great. I love the desperation in his voice. Sweetens and the Hooligan. Again, no, I had never heard of this song until I found it one day, and it's great. It's a great song. Incredibly catchy. Again, it talks about like criminals or whatever, which is a thing that for some reason Morrissey loves to sing about, and it works. It's really good. Yeah, it's probably less good than Hands on Devil. Okay, so I think we're done with the songs. So this is my final tier list. Let's scroll down. So yeah, I think I'm pretty happy about it. Again, I cannot really rank things inside of their own category because it's kind of hard. Also, there's a lot of songs, so I'm sorry for not remembering some of them. But I think I've made my point clear on how much I like the Smiths. So anyways, tell me if there's like tell me in the comments probably if you agree with some of the choices, if you disagree, which songs do you think I put in the right spot, which ones you think I did a horrible mistake in putting on a low spot, whatever you want. I think I will leave down in the description my personal The Smiths playlist. It's the ultimate The Smiths playlist for me, in case you guys like, yeah, I kind of know them but want to listen to them more. I will put it there because I love to share the artists that I like, and the Smiths are probably the artists that I know most. So yeah, anyways, tell me what you think. Goodbye.
I was running in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows I'm miserable now. I was looking for a job and then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. In my life, why do I give valuable time to people who don't care if I live or die? Two lovers entwined pass me by, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. I was looking for a job and then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. In my life, oh, why do I give valuable time to people who don't care if I live or die? What she asked of me at the end of the day, Caligula would have blushed. Oh, you've been in the house too long, she said, and I naturally fled. In my life, why do I smile at people who I'd much rather kick in the eye? I was happy in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows I'm miserable now. Oh, you've been in the house too long, she said, and I naturally fled. In my life, oh, why do I give valuable time to people who don't care if I live or die? a job.